This is James from Gamefront with a guide on how to access the console in Doom 3, the BFG edition. It's not quite as simple as it was for the original Doom 3 where you would just push Ctrl-Alt-Tilde. Instead, you're going to go to your Steam library, and then you're going to select Doom 3 BFG edition with a right click. And then from the following list, you're going to select Properties. Once you're there, you're going to go to Set Launch Options and enter the following text. Plus set a space com_allow console space 1. Now if you want to turn this off later, you can do the same thing but replace the 1 with a 0. Then once that's saved, you enter it and you're going to play the game. Now there's far too many commands for me to go through all of them, so instead I'm going to show you some of my favorites. But let's first access the console. What you're going to do is you're going to press the tilde button. And it's going to bring down a bunch of gibberish, which all that text makes me stressed out, so I'm going to type in clear and hit enter. See? Nice clean plate. Then I typed in God, which puts on God mode. Next I'm going to type in give space all. That's going to give you all the weapons, it's going to fill your health, and it's going to fill your shield. So one problem I found is I don't get the chainsaw. I believe that that's because right now I'm playing the Lost Missions, and perhaps, I'm not certain, there's no chainsaw in the Lost Missions. And you'll notice that this guy here is not able to damage me, yet I'm allowed and able to damage him with my BFG. Now, a couple of warnings. First off, using God mode will ruin the game for you because there's no longer a challenge. But secondly, it's also going to disable achievements. So if you're on an achievement hunt, don't use these codes. It's going to stop you, obviously, because you're cheating. Now next, you can use the console to do things other than just cheat. You can spawn in monsters. Here I'm spawning in a bunch of different imps with spawn space monster_demon_imp. Now there's a lot of other monsters you can spawn in. We have a list at Gamefront.com. So now that they're all spawned in, I'm going to show a different one. Kill monsters. Alright, oh, first I set target off so they attack me. Kill monsters, no space. That gets rid of them instantaneously. So that's a pretty useful thing there. Now here's my favorite. It's PM_third person space 1. That's going to allow you to play Doom in the third person. It reminds me a little bit of Gears, but you obviously don't have very good aim because there's no reticle, and it's not, designed as a third-person shooter, but still fun. If you want to turn it off, you enter the same thing in, but hit 0 instead of 1, which for a computer means no instead of yes. Just a little insight on computer talk there. Now I'm going to enter no clipping. This is a door that's locked. I shouldn't be able to pass through it because I don't have the PDA. But with clipping off, I can just cut right through the wall. And then I'm going to turn clipping on if I want to interact with the environment. I'm sorry. There, yeah. Turn clipping on. So now I opened up this and it ends the level. So there's a lot of stuff that you can do with the console commands. It's not limited to just cheating. There's a lot of fun things you can do with it. So go to Gamefront.com. There's a huge list of all the different commands that you can use. Some of them haven't been discovered yet. If you know some for the Doom 3 BFG edition that we don't, please help us out and give those to us. And then also know that sometimes there are codes that work for perhaps Doom 3 or Resurrection of Evil that don't necessarily work in the Lost Missions because the character models aren't there. You will get black textureless squares that represent the monster, but it messes up your game. So use these commands with caution. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.